So, ladies and gentlemen, as our economy reopens, we are starting to see a steady growth of our revenue performance. The tax rate reversals implemented in January of 2021 and the tax measures in the Finance Act of 2020 have continued to support revenue growth. We as an administration are today focused on building back better with a dedicated strategy for resilient, sustainable, but also equitable economic recovery, as outlined in the budget statement delivered by the Minister, Uhuru in June of this year, and with the provisions contained in our Finance Act 2021. And to that end, I wish to call on all parties to stop judicial activism and allow us to proceed with the measures that we have put in place, that have been approved by Parliament, and to allow Kenyans to be beneficiaries in this year of recovery, of improved revenue collections, and ultimately improved service delivery. Improved revenue collection is an integral part of our strategy for building back better. And towards this end, we shall spare no effort in facilitating tax reforms geared at mobilizing revenues for inclusive national development. And in that regard, all government agencies are directed to fully support KRA's operating mission as outlined in their 8th corporate plan. This corporate plan focuses on revenue mobilization through tax simplification, technology-driven compliance, and tax base expansion. When the plan is fully operationalized, the expectation is to optimize revenue collection while minimizing compliance costs and improving the competitiveness of our business and investment environment. Again, to that end, I support Ambassador Muthaura's comment that we should not consider Kenya Revenue as an authority, but rather as a service. It is a service that is being provided by you taxpayers on behalf of Kenyans, a patriotic service which we encourage you to continue performing. But ladies and gentlemen, expanding our tax base is key to bringing our nation closer to her destiny of a fair, just, inclusive, and equitable nation, as well as to fuel our nation's quest to improve infrastructure, service delivery, and access to public goods. And I say this because, as a country, the number of registered voters today stands at 19.6 million. However, the number of active individual taxpayers currently stands at only 6 million. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, many of us Kenyans are demanding better infrastructure, better public service, and access to public goods. But unfortunately, some of us are not willing to fund the same through registering and paying taxes. Because in paying taxes, we can truly take ownership of the governance of our nation and the actualization of our shared aspirations. And I must emphasize that to achieve the better Kenya we deserve and desire, we must all be ready and willing to reciprocate by paying our taxes on time and effectively. Each eligible taxpayer must realize that paying their fair share of taxes is not only an obligation, but it is also a true demonstration of your patriotism. I therefore encourage all those who owe taxes from previous periods to demonstrate their patriotism by honoring their obligation. And I urge all of you to take advantage of the ongoing voluntary tax disclosure program and benefit from the full waiver of interest and penalties. To date, over 393 taxpayers have applied. And through this initiative, almost 2 billion shillings have been collected. And of those 393, none is complaining of unfair treatment or victimization by the Kenya Revenue Authority. So I appeal to all, let us forget the past. Come forward, state your case, pay your taxes, bygones be bygones, and we move forward together as Kenyans.